All right. Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Great to see your faces. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And if you're tuning into the recording, thank you for watching us back. I'm Melissa Gratz. I am one of the superstar directors in the Together We Scent family of teams. This is my daughter, Maren, who wants to say hello. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Uh, and so in the Together We Scent family of teams, it's myself, Andrea Hatch, Tammy Frazier, and then in conjunction with the Flash family of teams, headed up by Anna Hughes. So the introduction's out of the way. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. It's great to see you. Tonight, we are talking about a couple things. We're first going to go through some announcements. Bring you up to speed. Happy July. July is here. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I feel like summer hasn't started yet. And then I put myself in check and I'm like, yeah, it's July, which somebody said to me once, summer feels like this. June feels like Friday. July feels like Saturday and August feels like Sunday. And I was like, yes, that very much is a perfect way to describe summer. And so we are in the Saturdays of summer in July. We are also in our SFR month, that's Scentsy Family Reunion, otherwise known as Scentsy Convention. That is just 2 weeks away. So those of us that are attending Orlando, Florida convention, we are very pumped and excited. Those of you tuning in virtually, I cannot wait for you to experience SFR. And then it is also Scentsy's 20th birthday this month. Scentsy's 20th birthday. They're celebrating 20 years. They began in July of 2004. And here we are in July of 2024. And it is crazy, crazy, crazy. Did you need something?
No.
Okay. So celebrating a birthday, Scentsy is going to be doing some fun things all month long for celebrating the 20th anniversary. They kicked it off yesterday with giving a free scent circle to every PWS order that occurred. So I don't know if you caught that banner on your PWS or if you caught that on the end of month live. But yesterday, all online orders, all PWS orders got a free scent circle in their orders. So Scentsy's going to be doing some fun things like that all month long. At least that's what they've teased. And we have 2 weeks until we will be together in Orlando, finding out all of the new and exciting product drops and what our fall selling season is going to look like and our holiday products and where are we going for convention next year? Where are we working toward for the incentive trip? And who will be walking the stage celebrating their awards and promotions. It's a very, very high excitement time. And anybody that has ever attended SFR knows that you come home on a little bit of a high and ready to dive in and work your business. Now, to help with that, to help with everybody coming home off of the high of SFR, we kind of started 2 months ago by creating the community-wide program Mindset Makeover in May. And then that went so well that we thought we couldn't let you fall off of a cliff and just not have anything. And so then the Consistency Counts community-wide program was born, and that ran all in the month of June. And here we are again. Here we were again at the end of June and thought we can't leave you hanging now that you guys have been showing up for 2 months. And so we have launched our community-wide program, Jammin in July. That program is exclusive too, so that's not a Scentsy sponsored program. That isn't anything that you're going to see on your workstation or in the news tab. You will only find the information about Jammin in July on the Together We Scent family page and the Flash family of teams pages. But we are excited to talk to you tonight. And Patty Wonder and Cheryl Hoke and our adoptees to our communities, yes. But they are adopted into these communities. They know where to find the information. And Patty and Cheryl, thank you both for engaging and participating. It doesn't go unnoticed, and it makes us feel very seen and valued and supported. So thank you for that. But anyhow, so before we dive into talking about Jammin' in July, I am going to back up just a second and call your attention to some announcements that you need to know. And these are posted on your workstation under the news tab. That is always where you can find the most recent and pertinent information, announcements, things that you need to know, products that are launching, pictures or marketing that's been updated. The news tab is always where you can go. Carol, did you have your hand up? Did you want to say something?
I think she was raising her hand to say that she was going to SFR. Maybe.
Okay, well, if I missed you, you let me know. Working, let's see. We're going to work backwards. Did anybody notice, have you gone to your PWS and seen how pretty it is? That it's changed? And did you see that Scentsy's letters flash and it says cheers to 20 years or 20 years or whatever? So that was a cute, great addition, celebrating our 20th this month. So your PWS now has the cheers to 20 years on it. Success paths, Scentsy success paths. That's not something that we should stop talking about. It's in the news again because the director success path has launched. And so that's available on in the training section of your workstation under success paths. Many of you, because we've talked about this on prior Zooms, know what the success paths are. It just talks you through your current title and getting to the next title, and how to set yourself up for success. But if you don't know about it or haven't done it, training section, and your homepage of your workstation if you are a director. If you don't know about it or haven't seen it, it's under the training section on the workstation under success paths. The planning ahead guide is available in your news section. You can always also check the banner on our Facebook pages. So I know by now you might even be immune to it. You may not even realize that it changes every single month. Maybe you do. But the banner of our Facebook group pages has the notable things that are launching or dropping or dates or what to kind of look for or call your attention to. So that is always right in the forefront on the Facebook banner for the group pages every single month. This month's scent and warmer of the month is the lavender bouquet. It's 10% off this month with Provence lavender. I always want to say leather, and that's not right. It's lavender. And it smells amazing. It is a strong lavender scent. So if you have lavender fans, they will love it. But that is our scent and warmer of the month this month. And then there's an update to the Cheers to 20 Years incentive that is currently running. So if you've been working to earn it, you of course know what we're talking about. But the July, it's still on my, I can't minimize because I'm recording. It's still on my desktop. The calendar for each month each month, what we're working toward is to sell 3 of the super special LTOs. That LTO is not dropping until SFR, but don't panic. You have until the end of August to complete that task and have it count as marking off your July. Okay, so they will announce the LTO at SFR, and then you will have 6 weeks to promote and sell those LTOs to check off July for the incentive. Does anybody have it handy and see it handy? The calendar, do you,
I got it. Yeah.
What's August?
August is buy a new season sales kit.
Okay, so a new season sales kit.
So that's easy. That's something you can do on your own time. So
Yep, so that'll be, okay, so that'll be coming for August, but in conjunction with that one in August, you'll have 6 weeks to sell this super secret LTO. So
Yep.
sell three of them, three
There
of
you
the
go.
super secret LTOs. All right, I don't think oh yes, I did. I missed the best and coolest. A new consultant join special this month for July, $20. Amazing. That is
20
amazing.
bucks.
$20.
If nothing else, and I love this in the way of like math, because that's how my brain works. But if nothing else, 20 bucks and they get, let's say they never get active for 12 months. For 20 bucks, they get that 20% discount for at least 1 year on all their sales. So even if they never put a party together, even if they never do $200 in sales in 1 month, they're still getting a 20% discount. So really, if they spend $100 on Scentsy in a year, if they spend $100 on Scentsy in a year, they're going to get $20 back, right? So basically they're getting that kit for free. So if you have somebody who buys $100 worth of Scentsy in a year, the amount that they're going to get back in commission would cover that kit of a warmer and the 5 bars and the testers and all of that, and the ability to sell to anyone else who wants to take advantage of that.
Yep.
So math.
Yes, if you haven't seen it, hold please. Here is what comes for $20. So it is a mini warmer, 5 bars of best-selling wax, 25 testers of bestsellers and new releases, catalogs, and even the Art of Fragrance kit.
It's worth $94 if you didn't put that all together, because I like, again, another thing. It's $94 value.
Yeah, so $94 value for $20. And if you have customers that want to order for themselves, get a 20% discount, or because you never know, and many of us sitting here on these screens joined to do just that, get a discount and buy Scentsy ourselves. And here we are 10, 15 years later, and we have Scentsy businesses, and I couldn't imagine my life without it. So, and Mary Jane gave me a thumbs up too, because she was one of those. She was just going to buy her sugar wax, and now she's a director. So,
And Melissa, did you see the chat where Taylor said she's already had a sale?
Taylor, that is amazing.
My
No,
God.
you have to.
She's 1 hour old.
1 hour and already has a sale. No, see, you guys have to keep me in the loop with the chat, but I'm scrolling it now. I'm scrolling. I'm really behind. But Taylor, that is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Congratulations. So yes, promote that $20 join. Take a look at your customers that purchase multiple times a year. And at any time that you have somebody, and even, sorry, that's 2 thoughts in one. If you have customers this month that want to set up a Scentsy Club because of Bring Back My Bar, it's a perfect time to say to them, for $20, we can put the Scentsy Club right under you, and you can have the benefit of your own Scentsy Club and Scentsy account. So keeping in mind, the $20 join special is a really good offer in conjunction, and it's not a ton of out of pocket, and it gives people opportunity. I even promoted the join special yesterday by saying, you straight up get me as a team leader. Straight up. Like that's comes for $20. So you can be, I didn't say you can be my bestie for 20, because then that sounds like you got to buy my friendship, which that's not me. So anyhow, but $20 join special this month. I just want to drive that home. $20 join special. That's opportunity for everybody. That should be your add-on to every sale. $20 join.
I put this in the chat. I said, hey, if you got somebody who wants to do Scentsy Club, they're getting 10% off by doing Scentsy Club. And then if they enroll as a consultant, they're getting 20% back. So 10% off and 20% back. Why not?
Yep. Math. It just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Mm.
Kim says sold. I'm quitting and re-signing then. No, that's awesome. So $20 join special this month. I won't say it again. Okay. Diving in to Jammin' in July with my dramatic pause in case anybody has. I realize I should have given the dramatic pause before I said Jammin' in July. If anybody had anything else to add or anything else that I forgot.
No, you're good. I'm just working the chat over here.
Thank you. Okay. Jammin' in July, community-wide program for Together We Scent Flash Family of Teams. This month, we are combining a little bit of fun and a little bit of that consistency and accountability for you, but still in a very fun spin way. Okay. So last month, as you know, we gave you tasks, one per day. You didn't necessarily have to do that task on the day that it was given, but you were given a task that is good to consistently work into your business routine. And then why should we care about that task? And now this month, we've taken 25 of those tasks this week and put them on a bingo card for you to work through and challenge yourself to working your business while trying to get a bingo. So how the program works, each day on the page, you will see a fun engagement graphic. So yesterday's was tell us what ice cream you'd pick off an ice cream truck. And today's is tell me 2 bands that you hate and 2 bands that you love, but don't tell us which is which. Okay. Those were the engagement graphics for yesterday and today, but also posted with the engagement graphic is a bingo card. So we're having a little bit of fun and a little bit of work, but the work is still fun. So each week that bingo card will change. So you have from Monday to Sunday to work the bingo card. We're on the pink bingo card right now. That bingo card is posted every single day. The bingo card doesn't change until next Monday. So every day when you see the pink card posted, it's the same card. I just have screenshot the bingo card to my phone and I work through it that way so that I can cross off, check me out. I can cross off as I get things done.
Is anybody else doing it like that? Is anybody else following along with the screenshot of the bingo card and blocking things out as they go? Totally an easy way to do it.
It is. So, but let's talk about the tasks that are on the bingo card, why they're important, why they matter, and what the potential of them is, and as to why they're on this card. Okay. And Anna, yes, you have to monitor the chat because it's flying and I can't monitor that.
We're so good together. I don't have the same speaking abilities that you do, but I can work the chat.
All right. Well, you work the chat, and if there's anything that you need to tell me, you tell me.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we should do though is I should pull this bingo card up on my screen so that you guys can see it while we're talking through it. So give me just a second to do so. Hold, please. Say something while I'm pulling up the bingo card.
We're over here still talking about who we do and don't like. Ginger and I are talking about with our musicians. And I'm really sorry about the judging on who you do and don't like, but it was just so fun to like find all of the songs of people that if you don't like Prince and we're going to talk Raspberry Beret, like this is a crime. But of course, we like Prince. It's okay. It was a fun day.
Well,
What are you trying to pull up?
the bingo card, but my Facebook is not updating the page.
Oh, because you wanted to screen share it.
Because I'm gonna screen share the bingo card so that we can talk through it.
That's totally fine. I love it. And one of my favorite things that we were talking about was people who liked, there were so many people who put Jelly Roll in their likes or dislikes, and people who put Insane Clown Posse in their likes and dislikes. And it made me laugh because Aubrey and I were talking today. about it. I had commented on hers where she had said that. And I was like, you better not like Insane Clown Posse. And she says, dude, what'd you say? Insane Clown Posse reminds me of the smell of high school boys that revolted against American standards of bathing and pounded monsters so they could build a sick tower in their mom's sewing room. And that made me laugh. Like, what a description. I could totally see that in my mind. It made me laugh out loud.
That is some excellent storytelling. That is, you can put yourself there. You can put yourself in that set of moments. All right. Thank you for that commercial break.
You're welcome.
All right. Here we are. So here's the bingo card. Your goal is to get a bingo either vertically, horizontally, or diagonally by Sunday. Okay. And if you have a bingo, there's two things that you do. There is a graphic that was posted that says holler bingo if you get it. And so you can holler bingo, shout yourself out underneath that graphic on the page. If you search hashtag bingo on the page, that'll bring up that holler post. Because I know it'll probably get buried as things get posted, but you can shout yourself out. That's a place for you to do that. And then on Sundays, there will be a link for a jot form in the post on Sunday for you to report your bingo. Because at the end of the month, there will be drawings for prizes for those that get bingos. And you can only report one bingo per week. So you have the opportunity for 4 bingos this month. So it increases your chances of winning. I don't want this to feel overwhelming. So I'm going to just reiterate very simply. Every day there's a fun post. Every week there's a bingo card you're working on. And at the end of the week, if you get a bingo, report the bingo. And we will remind you we will post where for you to report that bingo on Sundays. Okay. Now, again, this is all coming off the heels of consistency counts. We saw in our consistency counts reflection post, consultants that said, yes, you are right. Working my business consistently gives me results. Shocker. But no, it's true. It's true. And you don't have to take my word for it. Your consultant peers posted that by challenging themselves and holding themselves accountable to working their businesses every single day, or as much as they were able to devote time to their businesses, they saw results. And like Anna said to me earlier, like anything, when you do something for 3 months, we're in our 3rd month now, that's really when you start to see traction and results from your actions, whether that's weight loss, weightlifting, habit building, consistently working your business or showing up.
Honing a hobby, learning to play the piano, learning to kayak, learning to do anything that we do consistently, that 3-month mark makes a huge difference.
Yes. And there's a reason why we started these programs ahead of fall season, because a lot of times consultants think, well, I can kind of sit back and, coast or not do that much over the summer months. I'm busy. The kids are out of school. People have their windows open. They're not melting Scentsy as much, whatever excuses you tell yourself. And then fall season hits and the fall catalog hits and they're like, okay, I'm ready to work my business. Well, it's a little bit of too late mentality, because you want to start working now to set yourself up for an amazing fall season. The customers that you're selling summer collection wax to right now are going to be the customers that you're going to want to reach out to and say, it's time to fall you up when the fall collection drops. Okay. So that's on purpose that we started these programs to run May, June, and July and take us into August and the fall selling season coming up here as soon as we get back from SFR. So why sell any $40 warmer? Well, you have to talk to people whether it's online or verbally, in person, via text, privately, whatever. You have to talk to people to sell that $40+ warmer. And probably if they're buying a warmer, they're going to spend more than that because they're going to want wax to go with it. And it gives you an opportunity to upsell and say, our wax is buy 5, get 1 free. Did you want to, you're buying a new warmer. Did you want to have a stockpile of wax to go with it? So that's an easy one. That's an easy one. Sell any $40+ warmer. Great. If you do that, cross it off. Give a live demo of one product. Well, last month we talked twice about creating a reel on social media or going live for your business, whether on a VIP page, your personal page, in your stories, wherever you want that to be, but going live and demoing one product. How do you change your wax? How do you spray your floor car mats with room spray? That's like people are like, no way. Anytime you show that, they're like, no way. And that is probably one of the earliest tips and tricks I learned in my Scentsy business in my first year was somebody said, do you use the room spray to spray your floor mats in your car? And I was like, no. And they're like, duh, you have to. And now that has just been something that has stuck with me forever. I spray the floor mats in my car. But that would be an example of a demo, or mixing fragrances, or showing how your mini fan gets plugged in your car, or changing out the pods in your wall fan diffuser, or showing the different light cycles of the diffusers. I mean, any kind of product demo, it doesn't have to be longer than 15 seconds. Anybody can go live for 15 seconds or post it in your story, or go live for 5 minutes and talk about it, or talk about the bring back my bars this month and sniff them live and say, here's what this reminds me of. The opportunities, the possibilities, and the ideas are endless with going live. They are just endless. Selling 3 fragrance flowers. Okay. Well, fragrance flowers to me are they're one of my favorite products. I don't know about you. I love them. So of course, since I love them, I probably sell the most of them, because I don't mean the most again compared to everybody. I'm saying it's a product me personally sells a ton of. But it's because I love them. It's one of my favorite things. I don't feel like you can go to every store on every corner and pick up a fragrance flower, because you can't. But selling 3 of them, they come in a 3-pack. You save money if you buy them in a 3-pack. So that's somebody getting one for themselves, and 2 to give as gifts. That's somebody getting 2 friends, and the 3 of them split a 3-pack. Whatever the case is, promote those fragrance flowers. Maybe you do a live demo to promote the fragrance flowers, and then somebody comments that they have to have one, and boom, you can cross off 2 squares just from doing that. You could do the same thing with the $40 warmer. Some of these squares talk to each other. You can cross off 2. They're like a twofer. So
Yep, you can do the same thing with the sell 6 bring back my bar and sell 2 6-packs of wax. Those ones double up.
Yep. So, okay, so that's fragrance flowers. Make a catch-all PWS link. Hopefully you guys have already done that. Hopefully that is already done. That's a July 1st, first of the month activity. When you make a catch-all link on your PWS, what that means is just you're opening a party link on your PWS that says July. See, I'm still stuck in June. July online orders, or online orders shop here, or no party, click here, or Melissa's July showcase, whatever you want it to be. But that can be the link that you share with people to drive all of your online orders into that party, so that you accumulate host rewards. Then you can turn around and offer those host rewards to somebody in your VIP group for engaging. You could offer it to them. You could use those host rewards any way that you want to. You could use them for yourself to get wax, so that you can try some of the bring back my bars, so that you have them as samples. Again, there's so many different ways that you can do these items and benefit from doing these items. Booking a Facebook party. Many of you have done Facebook parties. Some of you haven't done a Facebook party in a really long time, but booking a Facebook party. And how do you book a party? It takes asking people. And that is same as booking an in-person party. It takes asking people. You cannot get a yes if you do not ask a question. The answer is always no if you do not ask. Okay. Send 10 customers happy mail. So that could be a flyer of the Bring Back My Bars this month in conjunction with the flyer of the Warmer of the Month. That could be happy mail. The happy mail could be thank you notes to your last 10 customers that ordered. Now, many of you have been doing the consistency counts or working down those lists. And so 10 customer happy mail was a part of our last month. Pick 10 new people. Pick, for whatever reason, send some happy mail. And then you get to cross that square off. Sell any fan and pods. So that could be a mini fan, a wall fan, a Scentsy Go, whatever, a tabletop fan diffuser. Sell any fan and pods. Again, that could be a good one to live demo. People don't know about that product. People know about warmers and wax. People don't so much know about our fan products that we have we've got a couple different options of fan products and the pods. They don't know what to do with them, right? So you have to show them. That's a really good live demo. And if you sold that item, you'd be able to cross off those 2 squares. Hand out 5 join packets. Are you prepared with information if somebody did ask you about Scentsy? Are you prepared? If you're not prepared, then before you could hand out those 5 join packets, you probably need to make some. They do not have to be anything elaborate or special. And what you can do is go back to the team page and type in join packet, and it will take you to a post from last month where we included a bunch of pictures of join packets with verbiage on what to include and why they're important. Okay. Make a how-to Scentsy reel. So how to change your wax, how to use a cotton cleanup, how to mix fragrances. Give me another how-to. Give me some more ideas. What are some other how-to ideas? And if people drop them in the chat, Anna, you got to read what they say. What are some other how-to reels that you could make?
I did one where I cleaned my dishes.
That's right. You cleaned your dishes. Do not put dishes in the dishwasher. Not
Yeah.
Scentsy dishes. No. No. Don't put them in the freezer either. Maybe that's a good how-to. How to change your wax. Don't put them in the freezer.
We got how a fan diffuser works. Maybe don't use swipes on mirrors. How to use cotton cleanups. Using laundry products. How to work your premium diffuser using Scentsy Fresh around the house. How to assemble a mini warmer. That's a good one.
Yep.
How to clean your dish, Aubrey said too. Yep.
I've done different ways to use scent packs, like hanging them in a boy's locker when he's in football or in the bottom of a drawer.
Yeah. Those are all really good ideas, you guys.
Oh, what did you say?
I don't
Wait,
know.
she just came running and said, I have one.
Anyone.
You said how to use a Scentsy warmer.
How do you use a Scentsy warmer?
And then what else could you show? Because people don't know where a scent pack goes in what.
How would you use a scent pack? Wait,
Where do you put a scent pack?
in a Scentsy buddy.
In a Scentsy buddy. And sometimes people say, where do you put these? What do I do with this? Right?
How to put a scent pack in the Scentsy buddy.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks, sis. Yeah,
Just
coming.
Rachel Hamill said, just opening up a favorite warmer, just unboxing anything.
Unboxing. I have my SFR kit set to unbox. I'm gonna
And
unbox that.
Maricela mentioned the different products you might use in the car, how to use Scentsy in your cars. Because
Yep.
we do have a lot of options that you could use in your car and you do use them differently. So
Another good how-to that always gets some traction is using counter clean on white soles of shoes.
ooh,
to clean.
Debbie Kuna said how to clean up a waxident. How many times do you have people who are like, oh, I made this mess, right? Aubrey said how to use scent packs instead of bean bags for cornhole when you're in a pinch. That would be fun. I love it.
Right.
Great ideas, guys. Super fun.
Yeah, that's what
How
she said.
to use
Yeah, that's
how
what
to
she said.
wax in a warmer.
Yes, good job, sis. Okay. All right, so moving on. Ooh, we looked at there. Enrolling 2 new club members. This is the month for clubbers because we have a bunch of fragrances that won't be here for very long. And so anybody that falls in love with a fragrance this month, they are a perfect Scentsy Club candidate. Don't let them lose that fragrance. So this is a great club month. Book a mobile party. That's also what we used to call a basket party, a party on the go. That is giving testers to somebody and with some catalogs and saying, go show your friends and family and coworkers and collect some orders and you'll get the host rewards.
And
But
if you think you're gonna fill that bingo card out without having some sort of party opportunity, you're wrong, because each bingo card has been intentionally set up so that there is a booking option, whether it's a mobile party or a Facebook party or an in-person party or a fundraiser or something to that extent. You're gonna have to ask, and you know what? Asking people is on there too. So in the process of asking all of the people to host or asking for fundraiser opportunities or all those things, that's how you're going to get those bookings too. So work on that asking people to host function, and you'll be able to mark off those other partying opportunities too.
Yep. Well, every one of you gets to mark off that free space, and you also get to mark off the Attend Tuesday Team Zoom. So every single person that's on tonight already gets to mark off at least 2 spaces, the free space and the Attending Tuesday Night Zoom. And if you already made your catch-all PWS link, and if you're active, well, I haven't gotten there yet, but active on the first day of the month, you get to mark that off. So everybody, though, that is on right now gets to mark off the Attend Tuesday Team Zoom. Have 7 join conversations. I wanted to enlist Anna or Cindy Abraham because in my opinion, and even Jackie McManus, what you make the join message or the join asking very simple, almost kind of no-brainer-ish. Would you share an example of the join conversation or how simple it could be? Because a join conversation could start with, have you ever thought about doing what I do?
Yep. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? Or when I do events, I always ask people, like, how do you get your Scentsy? And they will tell me how they get their Scentsy, but really that's a method of me kind of segueing to, why don't you just buy this from yourself? That's a great way to start.
For my friend last week, it was more about listening to what she needs, and being able to stay home with her daughter who needs full-time care. And I said, well, honestly, Scentsy sells itself, you could, make that money back. And she was like, yep, I was thinking about that. Let's go sign up right now. Now, everybody's not going to be that easy. Some people have questions, which is really good. For Taylor and I, we've known each other for 9 years. We've seen each other on Facebook, and I offered hosting parties a couple of weeks ago. She was having an online party. I posted the $20 join, say that 5 times fast. And she was like, I kind of want more information. And it just goes from there. It's being authentic. It's not just join my team, I'll tell you later. It's take the time to have that conversation. They might have questions. People don't know what direct sales are about, just because we've been doing it for a while. And, just being their friend, basically, and sharing those opportunities.
Yep. And I always have to remind myself that I wouldn't have joined if the consultant hadn't asked me, because I wouldn't have thought about doing it. So all because she asked me, I said yes. And we have to remind ourselves of that I wouldn't have known to do this if she hadn't put that idea in my head. And so, You do. You have to ask. And Cindy, I don't know if you wanted to add anything in.
Yeah, just like you just said, that was the same for me. Like I didn't even think about joining until the person I was always hosting parties for finally asked me. So just ask them. Don't discourage yourself because of their age, or like that they already have a job, or you never know, they might need a hobby, or something like community like we have. And just make it simple. Like, have you ever thought about doing what I do? Have you ever thought about making money back on your purchases? A couple lately, they can't afford to pay for their own Scentsy. So like, how about you join to make extra money and get your Scentsy for free or half off? Just kind of like look at each person and like where they're at to make the best conversation with them.
Yeah. Thank
And
you.
I'm a math person, so I always like to say, kind of bad math not to, if it's somebody who's buying a lot of Scentsy, bad math.
Yeah, I've done that too. You can even pull in your contacts, you can look at how much they've spent. And I started, like, I sorted by the highest customer of mine that like has spent so much money. And I sent them a message. You could have made back this much money, like, since you started buying Scentsy.
Yes.
So that always helps and puts things in perspective too, like how much they could have made back just from their own purchases only.
Yep.
Totally agree. Yes.
And that's right in the contacts on your workstation. If you click on somebody's name in your contacts, it will show you what they have, what their sales have been for that customer.
And then to piggyback on what Cindy said, and a little bit what you said, Melissa, don't shop someone else's budget. Don't judge a book by its cover. If they look put together, they look like they have money, it might not be about money. It could honestly be other reasons, like community and getting out of the house, or whatever. You put it out there and just ask, because you might get a no, you might get a yes, you never know. It's just putting yourself out there and asking.
Yep. Thanks, Jack. All right. So we are getting close to wrapping up. So let me breeze through these last couple. Attending Thursday night shift. That's a bonus weekly training that we do. That's on Thursdays. And soon you will have the event scheduled in the team page. If you're on Flash, I think it's already scheduled, but these events will be scheduled moving forward to remind you. But if you're active by Sunday, that means you have 200 PRV in the system by Sunday. When this bingo card closes out, you get to check this off. Sell 2 6-packs of wax. That's pretty straightforward. Follow up with 10 customers. That could be following up with customers that have made purchases. That could be following up with customers you gave samples to. That could be following up with customers that haven't ordered in a while. That could be following up with them because you just delivered their orders and you're just making sure that they're enjoying what they just purchased. Follow up can look many different ways to many different types of customers, but it is all so important. Following up is so important. Customizing the newsletter, that'll be happening here pretty soon, because the customer newsletter will go out to our customers from Scentsy, on behalf of Scentsy, to the customers in your contacts tab with email addresses that have subscribed. You have the ability to customize that. That customization will be opening very soon. Subscribe to Warmer of the Month this month. Warmer of the Month. If you missed it and you didn't see it, the Sunflower Fields, I believe is what it is. It's beautiful. Comes with an orange light bulb. It's a very detailed warmer. That is the warmer you'd be subscribing to. That will be August's Warmer of the Month. Ask 5 people for referrals. How often do you do that? Ask people, do you know of anybody that you think would love Scentsy, that you know of that doesn't use Scentsy, that would love it? I would love for you to pass my information to them. I would love to reach out to them and offer them a sample.
I put that in my weekly newsletter.
Yep. Asking for referrals and asking for reviews. Those are 2 things that I love. Booking a fundraiser, we just talked about that, and consistency counts. So if you search fundraiser in the team pages, that post on why and how and who, that will come up. But booking a fundraiser, even, I'll tell you what, those consultants that have sent circle fundraisers have wildly successful fundraisers. So even if you want to get your feet wet doing a Scentsy fundraiser by doing a Scent Circle fundraiser, you can also type Scent Circle fundraiser into the team pages, or in fact, you can even type that into Facebook, Scentsy Scent Circle fundraiser, and a bunch of consultants examples and posts will come up. And kind of, you can get an idea on that. Cell 6, bring back my bars and attend virtual cubicle. That is our virtual work hours. We will have it tomorrow. So here's our fun big announcement, you guys. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. Pacific time, we open up this very Zoom link, and then a bunch of us get together and we work. We can work on whatever it is you have to work on, and it doesn't even have to be you're working on Scentsy. You just want to hang out with people that are working and hanging out. But that will open at 10 a.m. tomorrow Eastern time. The link will be posted on both of our pages ahead of that, so that you can click on that information. But here's the exciting announcement. We are now offering a Wednesday virtual cubicle at night, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern time, going till 10 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are unable to get on the 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. During the day virtual cubicle, Aubrey Cushing will be heading up the cubicle at night on Wednesdays. So you will have 2 opportunities for virtual work hours to just work alongside people. If you're going to be sitting at home working anyways, you may as well open up Zoom and work alongside some other people. And so that is our new addition this week. Information will be posted tomorrow. And that concludes our Tuesday Zoom. Now, Rand couldn't be on tonight, but she did tell me to draw a name for a winner for tonight's Zoom. So hold, please. I just picked Holly. So Holly, are you on? Where are you?
Yes, on.
You're there. Yes, there you are. I knew you were on, but I didn't know if your camera was on or not. But Holly, you are the winner tonight for attending. So
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Awesome job. You guys, thank you so much for attending. We appreciate you. And I'll see some of you on virtual cubicle tomorrow. See some of you on Thursday night shift on Thursday, and I'll see many of you at
Oh, hold on. I have one more thing that you need to add. There is no Thursday night shift this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So stay tuned. I'm going to edit week 1's bingo card to allow for that. So that way you're not missing out on a square. That's not an automatic win. You still have to work.
You're right, because it's 4th of July. See, this is how much I just get in work mode. And 4th of July, 4th of July is also my mother's 81st birthday. So it's not crazy. So for me, 4th of July is always just mom's birthday. I kind of forget about, Independence Day. But anyhow, you're right. No Thursday night shift this week because it's 4th of July. So we will have virtual cubicle tomorrow, and then enjoy your holiday. Yes.
I'll give you a new task for that instead.
All right. So we will fix the bingo card. Yeah.
Mhm.
Fix it. All right. So watch for it. That'll get posted tomorrow. We didn't even catch that, did we?
I know. Alyssa told me. Alyssa was all over it.
This is why.
R for the course. Thank goodness for Alyssa Sutera. She keeps me in line.
What about like next week? Is there Zoom and cubicle? There wouldn't be, right? Because most of us will be in Orlando.
Next week there will be. The following week we will.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm a week ahead.
The following week we'll let you know. There definitely will not be a Tuesday night Zoom the week of SFR. There won't be a Thursday night shift the week of SFR. Potentially could be a virtual cubicle. It'll depend if some of the girls doing virtual SFR, if they want to run a cubicle for that. for that day, but we'll let you know. We'll keep you
Okay,
posted.
cool.
Awesome. You guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Happy Tuesday.